mental. It's the sort of thing you see in a bloody museum, isn't it? Be on your knees, grovelling.
I'm playing too much. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go back to how it was years ago. I'm going to confess, this had green leather on it.
It's been upholstered, yeah.
It had green leather on it, right? But it was
yeah.
First attempt I've had at doing covering.
Mate, you could be doing my camper skis.
No,
What the fuck?
No, listen, I would never do it.
No.
Look, everybody's does their job. And a proper man will. I ain't got it right just here, look, see here? It's all right there.
Yeah, no, but I ain't going to have none of this stuff on my seats. I mean, my old man are meant to be starting it today. I took it to Itchy Market, I took him back. He'd done such a bad job on one cushion. I took him back, and he had him for like 2-3 months. And the only reason I took him back is because he's taken so long.
See this leatherette, look?
Yeah, mine's false leather. That feels thicker than what I've got as well. That'd be harder because it's thicker.
See that? You go in there, go right down the bottom, and they've got it in different colours, and it's £10 a metre off the roll.
No way.
I think they should have been £10 a square metre.
Right.
But the roll is like 78 wide. Yeah. And I said, yeah, I'll have a metre off of that. I've left the other over my mates, so I'll never do it again.
I don't feel we were much confidence, Nick. I don't. Right, is there anything else then?
Yeah, that.
Oh yeah, I've got a brass one of these.
No, that's been mascot off my lorry out there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but this is.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Bit fancy.
This has been decorated, right? Like the new one. That comes the same people.
That's
that can go.
You're not a West Ham fan, are you?
Oh.
No, it's very West Ham.
I ain't a football fan.
No.
This is called a Wellington chest, because you've got to pull that back before you can undo any drawer. That locks all the drawers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and anything with a long bank of drawers is still worth money. Mahogany ones, mint, like that. If that was like that all over, but obviously they've done it for a reason.
I see.
It's good. Mahogany, nice mahogany ones, anything between 700 quid and £1,000. But this one, it's had all new runners in the drawers, new back on it. Yeah.
Cheese.
All round it. Do your video, do you?
Oh yeah, the thing is, mate, because there's so many people that watch it, there's all different buys.
You can't undo that until you undo that. And there's the drawer shut. That's what I want to have a look at, the dovetails. And mahogany lined.
Yeah, it's not been messed about with.
Fielded panels, look.
Nice.
That's early, you know. That's about 1800. But I'll take 4.5 for that.
Hearing it, I've got it all logged, mate.
And that one there.
What's in this one? So you got 4.5 on that one. You know they have a chair.
What they was gonna do, but they never done it, is see that picture in the back of that.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Right. They did explain to me why they've done it like this. This is actually a bookcase.
Okay. Right. Oh yeah, I can see the front of the.
There's all the brass clips, but there's no glass shelves.
Yeah.
Right. He is a Cheyenne Indian. That's his signature, right? This is a lithograph, and that's his vision of a canyon wall and a reflection on the water. Now, he done strata 1 and strata 2. That's strata 2. I've got strata 1 over they've given me. There you look. And what they were going to do, they were going to put it in a frame and put legs on the frame, only 2 legs at the front.
Yeah.
So it looks like it was standing up on 2 legs.
Yeah,
You still had to clip it to the wall.
Right, okay.
But they never got around to doing it.
And you got strata 1?
Yeah, but I've got it here. And that, to be truthful, I said to him, you shouldn't have put that in there, because lithographs like this, limited edition lithographs, I said, if that weren't in that cabinet, that lithograph's worth more than that cabinet.
Oh really? How they stuck that in there? Nice.
Yeah, they've only wallpapered it in, she said, because I asked her.
It's a risk of trying to get it out without ripping it though, isn't it? That's the thing.
Well, no, I'll show you in a minute. That's the other one, look.
What's that one? The same sort of...
A strata 1.
Yeah, you said that one's the wall
That's
with the reflection.
too.
And what's this meant to be?
Same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah, look. So if you look at that, you'll see all Indian motifs on that.
Harold E.
Fort
Larson,
Lauderdale, Florida.
Canyon Gallery.
It tells you they're lithographs, doesn't it? Strata by Larson.
Yeah. Cool, man. Art's not my cup of tea, though, mate.
Well,
but could be someone's, though. That's what I found in this community.
This, and that. Give you a chance. 180 the lot.
180 what for the cabinet as well? Bloody hell, look, ladies, gents, people, then they.
And if you wanted to take that out and put different in, I'm going to show you something. Look.
Do you reckon it's possible? Do you think it's achievable?
Yeah. All you've got to do is unscrew that ply back out of it. And look, that's when it was made.
Sick. Yeah, that's wicked. I don't know if you can see it on here, though. Oh, you probably can.
But if you want to take that picture out, all you've got to do is take that out with them screws and put another one in.
Yeah. Or just leave it wood. Well, what's behind it? Do you know what's behind it? You don't, do you?
No, to get the picture out.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You said put another one in.
That's only ply.
Yeah.
It'd only be like quarter ply.
Yeah.
Just take that out. Leave the picture on the ply.
Oh right, I see.
Or steam it off if you wanted to.
Yeah, it'd be a risk, but yeah, there's options, isn't there? Yeah. There's definitely options. So what's that? What for that's 180 for the 2 posters. Well, that comes with that 180. And this ain't for sale.
No,
that would definitely be wanted by someone.
Goes with me lorry.
Yeah, I know, it's fucking awesome. I got a brass one. Where did we get that from? I think we paid it was cheap, but we paid like 20 quid. It's the most I've ever spent at a boot sale on one item.
You can take pictures of me lorry if you want, that's going to be for sale.
Is that going for sale? Yeah. No, if people would be interested. They normally buy toys and vintage items, but I'll do it if you want. It's the real thing. We'll have a look before I go.
Also, look, when they've done this, they went and got 2, I think they're, what's named Jet, Whitby Jet, I think they are, with little ivory buttons in to match the black and white. So I put a lot of thought into it, didn't I?
Yeah.
And if you notice, look, how they've left the wood showing, right, graduated. But when you open this door,
oh nice,
you got a little one
there. Yeah, a little one on the top.
Yeah, I put some thought in it.
Yeah, definitely.
And to do all that, look.
Oh no, it's cool, man.
That's all raised. The legs look a bit Egyptian, don't they? Way they've done the feet.
Yeah, almost looks
but
like
it's a good little bit of display thing, isn't it? In any home.
Yeah.
Not massive.
All this stuff's coming back, mate. That's why there's so much call for it, man. This is like bespoke stuff. There's someone, only a certain breed will be looking for this sort of stuff, but I don't get many views on that, but there's about 150 people in the community that I'm in, and they, mate, from, like I say, vintage toys to cars, antique furniture. I don't learn much. I learn a bit, but my memory don't hold the information.
Yeah.
I just see things that I like, and then I'll buy it, keep it for a bit, maybe flip it. But I'm always in the charity shops, always at the boot house. But yeah, anyway, I'll keep you posted. I've got your number now. Anyway,
take some pictures of the guy.
Of the what?
That lorry. That was totally rebuilt 20 years ago.
What, the lorry?
Yeah, and the engine was sent off to Roberts of Whitwell.
Yeah.
That's like taking it to Rolls-Royce agents.
Right. And where's this lorry? Did I pass it? Have I not seen it?
And the escorts for sale.
Oh shit! Yeah, that might be it, but that might be a winner.
The motorbike.
I didn't know if you wanted me to record that, but like I say, I ain't going to give location or anything. But that bike. There was 2 guys. One's he's in America, to be fair, so he wouldn't be able to deal with it unless he paid for delivery. But Dave, ABL, they're both motorbike riders. You'd have to tell them. They'll know what it is. But what is it again? You told me yesterday.
It's a BSA.
You can see it. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got all its original, all the labels on. Look, take a picture of that. Look, they're all original. Look. And I've just.
Oh, easy.
There's the seat.
Oh, mate, look at that. Pristine.
Right. The tyres are like new. Look at the exhaust, not even glued. I've put a new battery on it, and I've put a filter there because the tank wants taking off and cleaning, to be true. But
Don't be insulted. What is it again? What?
It's a BSA.
BSA.
Yeah, it's a C15, a 250.
There we go.
But it's got what they call a super sport engine. It's got a 2 SS engine.
So it's a bad boy. And what you got on that? How much are we looking at for
the last one I had of them, I put in the sale. I can show you everything. I put it in Sheffield's at Cambridge.
Yeah.
It was a red one, not metallic, and it wasn't as nice and original as this one. And that made, I think it was either 26.5 or 28.5 plus buyer's premium. So that one, that one was a 65 and this is a 61, so this is older still. Going to have to tax or MOT it.
Oh shit.
Just to insure it and ride it out the road.
Yeah.
All the tyres are like new on it.
Oh no, yeah, I'm just
Yeah. Wheels want cleaning, but they could do with rechroming, but they're not bad. Look, you can see that front one. Look, go and put the
I'll squeeze through, yeah.
Because that's what they look at. Original rims. This is totally original.
No, it looks mint. I didn't see that yesterday. That's awesome. That BSA light. Mental. It's the sort of thing you see in a bloody museum, isn't it? Dave, you could be driving off for this bad boy. So what are you saying? How much was the price?
I would, my bottom price on it, I would take $2 grand for it. And I'll kickstart it. It's been serviced and I'll put a new battery on it.
2 Gs.
Yeah, but ask people 24 or 25.
I was going to say 25, mate. I'm going to say 25.
Whatever they end up bidding me, even if they bid me $2 grand for it, I'll still give you a one.
Oh, mate, appreciate that.
Like to you, 99, because we ain't going to run around for nothing.
No, that's it. Got a middleman. I've always been a bit of a middleman.
There's loads of stuff in here out there. Look, see that wine rack?
Yeah.
That goes from there to the floor.
No way. That's cool. That's out of what, some bloody minor distillers or whatever. Mate, and then there's this. Let me just get...
That thing up there, look, that's what you lift motorbikes. A quick lift. That's brand new, you've hardly used it. That can
what sort of back is that? What sort of back?
Big
yeah, mate. Fucking thought my pits are stinking today, mate. Fair play, man. It's what keeps us going.
I've smoked this for 40 years.
I've been doing it.
Ain't sent me, divvy. I don't advise kids to smoke it until 21, 22.
Until it developed. I shouldn't have, because it's yeah, it did a bit.
It does play tricks with your
I think that might have something to do with it.
It causes paranoia.
Yeah, it can do. But then sometimes, man, you got to be on the fence. You got to be on back foot. Like I'm often.
That would probably be.
No. Sometimes one of my exes said to me many years ago, she said, Max, don't trust no one, and I don't buy by that, because there's people I trust.
All through my life,
but you've got to
I believe nothing I hear and half of what I see. If I'm wrong, it's a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
And if I'm right, so I can't lose. Can I?
Yeah, it's a good way.
Everybody's on probation. You've got to deal with. I've had people say to me, "Don't deal with him." I say, "Look, you've got to deal with someone. First time, it's done whether good or bad."
Exactly.
And I used to say to him, "I hope you f*** me."
Yeah.
I went, "What?" I said, "Yeah, I'll show you what I'll do."
Yeah.
Not set about or nothing like that.
Yeah.
But I'll keep tucking things into them until they all of a sudden they realise and they go, "Oh, blah blah blah." I say, "Oh yeah, now." But glad you mentioned that, because you was took to the dealer's court in your absence. You was found guilty. And you've been paying for it ever since. Now you've realised it. Do you want to go back to playing straight, or do you still want to be on this knife edge? Because I don't mind. And they get the hang of it then.
Yeah, it's true though. It's true. And the thing is, my mum's always said gut feelings and all that sort of shit. You know what I mean? It's fucking.
But there's a load of things like that little thing there. Look, I can't find the fucking. What's it?
What is it?
It's a pressure washer.
Oh, hell yeah, I've got one. You'll need that, mate. Can you take a picture of his car though?
£5.
Are you selling that at all?
£5. I can't find the lamps. It's in here somewhere. If I find it, have it. But you know, I just want to. I got.
Mate, you should have have a little like get him on it or
and
whatever.
See that,
we'll have a day
that
sort
works.
some shit
There's
out.
a fridge freezer there. Look.
Yeah.
Right. That was my mother-in-law's, but we couldn't. She didn't want a tall one. She was one of the small ones in there, like under the shelf ones. That is in perfect working order. Anybody wants that, ain't have it for nothing.
What, the fridge freezer? Oh mate, I might know someone. Sarah, my sister.
All it wants, a rattle can, spray any psychedelic colour you want.
Yeah.
And it looked different.
Yeah. It's a big
Some
one.
poor person who got buckle, you know, give him a turn, wouldn't it?
And that to Sarah, because her sister, she's moving into a 3-bed from Lower Stondon.
Freezers on the top. All complete. Might want cleaning inside, obviously you would before you put your food in it.
Anyone would anyway, wouldn't they? Let me get a picture of this then. What you got on this bad boy?
The auction places said to me on a bad day, 2.5 grand, on a good day, 3.5 grand. For you to do any good, 2 grand. But I've got to get it going because it's lost its spark.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to leave you though. After what you told me yesterday, that every time someone comes to look at it, it don't work.
Look, that's the driver's seat, look.
It's mint, I know.
Look
See how happy
look
my
at the
dad
roof
was when he
line.
see it yesterday.
And that mileage is correct. And it's got all stamped up service history, all up to date.
Oh, bloody hell, that was me. There we go.
I MOT'd it once, just sat here and run out.
Man, that's what I need, space like you've got though, mate. That's what I need. I ain't got it. I've got my f***ing loft and a couple
The
of
other
sheds.
places go rotten. Is in the boot. You could polish it,
Mate,
even in the wheel well. Look, it's mint. Look, no, and a bit. I'll define it by it.
They don't build them like this
You
anymore,
could
do they?
probably find a bit of rust somewhere, but not
Oh
holes,
yeah,
not holes.
if you dug around, of course
And
you
I've
will.
got pictures where I took when I had these put in. I took all the sheets out and I thought, oh, f***ing carpet. I'll take it out and clean it and dry it. And if that old underwebbing's got all wet, I don't want to leave that in here. So I took it all out and it's had all new soundproofing put underneath it. But we took pictures of the floor. You could polish it.
No way. It's all original as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
Original paint on it.
totally original. It's had a little bit of paint, I think.
I remember getting taken to school in one of these, mate.
So see how that door's gone duller than the other?
Yeah.
I think that might have been painted, but
It can happen on burgundy red cars and that, can't it? Red's a fucker for that sort of shit. I can't believe it's in as good condition as it is, especially because it's been outside and that.
no, it's rust free. It's impossible to find them rust free.
Ford, mate.
You want to look under the bonnet?
Have a look if you want to open it, yeah, man. Someone will only ask if they're interested.
Show it in there, look. In the wheel well. Take them leaves out.
Yeah, down here.
So they can see that you could polish it. Look, no rust.
Mate, it's mint.
Look, all the inner wings, look.
Yeah.
All in here, look. Round here, look, nothing. Nothing.
Get your head in there, boys. Get in there. You can link look, mate. You don't see engines like that
You've
no
got
more.
to tell them it's a 1300 crossroad.
1300 Crossroad. Right.
Hello.
And ding dong. Look at your phone, Sarah.
No, I'm in the yard just having a deal with some people. That's all right, we're looking around.
Alright, do you want me to call you back?
No, carry on, sir.
Guess what happened for the third time?
Cancel.
Hello?
Hello, you're mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't be long. I'm literally just leaving now. Can't chat. He's got his on the phone at the minute, but he's just showing me loads of stuff that he's got for sale.
Are you still down there?
Yeah. But yeah, I'll be leaving it. I'm not going to go to any more stalls anyway. I'm just going to head straight back.
2 o'clock there anyway, 'cause I
It finishes at 2, yeah. I know. He's alright though, but it's worth it. It's worth staying. It's got some bits that people might be interested. That bike's for sale as well. 2.5 G's. So.
Yeah. Telling about, because I want to get his van back before manager.
Yeah. No, I won't be long. Alright. Bye. So, number one.
Where they've done it, I've still got the bandages on it.
Hang on a sec. Just look how nice those rims are. No,
Yeah, I'll
no
get 'em.
blemishes.
I'll get him.
They're all like that. So the sun down, you can take pictures inside.
Shall I call you back?
Yeah, alright, so yeah, if you don't mind.
I'll only be 5 minutes.
No, because you've got a deal going. See you later.
See you later, bye.
Bye.
It smells amazing as well, man. Fucking leather, man. Smells so
I don't know what
nice.
that radio's doing. The thing is, we always picked it up and they took it out.
It's mint, isn't it?
Put that on the floor.
How much is it? How much is selling this one for?
With a year's MOT,
Years MOT as well.
yeah, 2 grand.
2 G's.
And
Fucking hell, man.
I reckon it's 2.5, 3 grand in the auction.
What litre is it?
It's a 4 litre Sport.
4 litre. Jesus.
But it's the straight 6, not the V8. It's the earlier. It's the last proper Daimler, the fast proper Jag with the proper leather seats and all that.
Yeah, mate, that's mint. I've blurred the number plate and all that stuff anyway.
Yeah, that says there, Sport, look. Sport.
Oh, yeah. Hi, where's this lorry then?
Yeah.
Well, this one here. Mate, how did I fucking... Oh, mate, one of the, like a red truck thing. Do you go down to any of the events at Shuttleworth?
I bought this in that it belonged to my mate's granddad. He had it totally rebuilt. He spent a fortune on it. Right. First time he went out and come back, he'd done 48 miles.
Yeah.
So as he pulled in the yard, I went, "Cup of tea, Granddad." He said, "No, hang on a minute." He got straight underneath, undone the sump plug, drained all the oil out, put all new oil in. He said, that oil's only done for. He said, "The price that engine's cost me," he said, "I don't want that going wrong."
Really?
Last journey he went, there and back, St Albans and back, was 80 miles. As soon as he got in the yard, before he had a cup of tea, drained the oil, yeah. Anyway, I've had it running. I've had the engine running. I rebuilt the auto back, which is a thing that big, like that.
Is that where that thing sits? The Indian head? Nice.
Do you want me to screw it on so you take a picture of it?
No. I'll clip it next to it and put it and do a photo. Don't worry about that.
But
That's
I'm just,
mad.
all I'm doing is just doing...
How old is this? What's
1947.
what was it originally used for?
It's a 2-ton lorry.
Is this what the lorries were? This was their lorries back in the day. I don't know much,
It's so
man.
primitive, you ain't got a petrol gauge, you've got to dip the tank with a stick to see
No
if you've
way.
got petrol. Yeah.
I'll be
But the whole of the body's mahogany. All the sole pieces, everything's mahogany. I've got to put a new floor in it, I've got to repaint it because I painted it when it was wet and it's blistered, so I've got to clean them off and redo them. But I've had a new exhaust put on it. There, look. Another battery. Look, you can see how the paintwork is. Look, that's all original. And this will all polish up. I'm only going to store a bit of rock coming there. Look, so we put a little plate in there, but you won't see it. I've repainted these. Yeah. But every time I've done something, I've got it down to the metal.
done it properly.
Coated it with rust killer.
Yeah.
Amorite rust killer. Left it on overnight, walled it off next day, and then painted it with hammerite paint, black paint.
Should be robust.
Which is, they was all hand painted anyway. Now, there's been 2 of these on eBay. One was but nice, you know, cabin chassis was nice, but it had no body.
Right.
And I had it on for 11 grand.
Yeah, I can
when it was mentioned to me, I thought, just to refresh my memory, I looked on there to see what they looked like. And anyway, I went and had a look at it, bid them, and they delivered it for me and everything. Anyway, then I come back, and it got an hour and a half. I thought, I'll have another look, see if that was the same one. It was still on there, but sold.
Sold. Right.
Then 3 weeks later, there's another one on there, different colour, no body again. Right. That was 14 grand, and that sold. Right. But this has got a body, and my 2 or 3 chippies have said to me, to buy all that mahogany and all these fittings today and make that body, it would be somewhere between 6 and 7.5 grand.
Just to build it.
Yeah.
What's the guy? Is that the?
That's the name of the lorry.
The name of the lorry, yeah.
It's called a Guy Vixen.
A Guy Vixen.
Yeah. It says on the front, if you have a look.
What's that on the front of the motor? Yeah, I see the word Guy on there. Yeah, Guy Vixen. Oh shit, yeah, there.
Vixen.
Looks like the front of an amplifier, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Looks mean. I bet that looks.
And all the.
Coming down.
You
I think I've seen the lights in the shed.
You want to take a picture of them?
Well, if you got them, yeah, might as well, because the more stuff you got to show with it, the less questions I'd have.
Before I'd done anything to it, it was just delivered here. Right. I'll tell you the truth, I'll give 4.5 grand for it delivered. Another motor dealer, I've got a yard, he said, I'll give 5 grand for it. I said, no, I'm going to do it.
I'm going to do it.
He said, well, let me have a look at it when you've done it, and I'll still try and buy it.
Yeah.
Right, so, but since then, I've done the wings, I've put all new glass, and everything I've done, I'll show you what I've done. All I've done is I've wrapped it back Even the little dents I could have got out, but I've left. And I've lacquered it, so that's the worst it's ever been. Right, there's the spotlights and the headlights.
I see them yesterday. At Mint.
And down here is the bumper and the hooters.
Oh yeah.
And that's all the new glass for the cab. And the seats are shot blasted and they're away. They're going to be retrimmed and all the door panels are being retrimmed.
So it's going to be Mint.
But they ain't back yet. But I'll
What's it, is there anything wrong with it structurally apart from it?
No. It starts up. Nothing was seized on it. They thought the engine might be seized, the clutch might be seized. Nothing was seized. It even rolled to and fro.
Mad.
Because I bet you that's got 300 grease nipples on it.
Yeah.
You know a cable?
Yeah.
Like an outer within a cable.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got a grease nipple that in and a grease nipple that in. Things like that. Everything's got a grease nipple on it.
Really?
And everything's full of grease. And I've started it out and anti-freezed it out and I've got the battery in there charging.
Did you empty the oil after doing that though?
No. What? Yeah, I did.
Did you?
I changed the oil.
You have to. You got to. So that's 4.5. So we'll say.
No,
Did you say 4.5?
I gave
I know.
4.5
Sorry. Yeah.
for it. I
What-
refused 5
Yeah.
grand.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
since then,
Yeah.
I've put,
You're going to put load on it.
I've just by getting it running, and so that the clutch and it, people could see it would move. I put 2 grand on it. So
Yeah,
if I
7.5.
refuse 5, 6, that's 7. But to be truthful, I bought all that new glass. I'll take 8 grand for it. Otherwise I'll finish it.
Yeah. 8 grand as is.
Yeah. And the cab is all mahogany frame, built like a movie. All the cab's mahogany.
8 grand as is.
Yeah.
With all the work that you've done today, obviously
all
with the
new
bulbs,
glass.
we've got the new glass.
They got to come and look
seats.
at it.
Yeah,
You could talk about it for 10 days. They got to come
At
and
least
look.
gives them an idea.
And I'll explain.
Yeah, defo.
I've got new steps been made, put on.
Plenty of tools in the back there, boys.
That's 15 foot, boys. 15 foot 6.
15 foot. Don't look that big though, does it? I mean, 15 foot.
One bloke that did classic cars, he said, I want to see it when you finish it, because he's thinking of turning it into a transporter for classic cars.
Yeah.
And it's got a Coventry Climax 2.5 litre engine.
I prefer the Jag. Personally, I prefer the Jag. But the only thing is, I wouldn't want to take anything that nice, just because my track history, man. It's nothing that I do. I'm f***ing idiots. I just don't think I'm destined for the road. Only because it's things like people reversing into me. I had a Jag. It was only a bloody X-Type. It was only paid 6 grand for it a few years back.
If ever you get offered any pictures,
Yeah. What prints, artwork and that.
yeah, watercolours or
Yeah.
I couldn't exactly tell you what they're worth, but I could tell you whether they're good or bad.
Yeah.
And half the time,
I'm going to send you some pictures later then. I'll get your number off Sarah.
any gold or silver items.
Yeah, I don't really got none of that, but we got a couple of pictures that we picked up that are definitely fucking old. One of them is about this big. It's a black and white sketch of soldiers and horses and stuff, horseback. It's French. I know it's French. Signed. It's fucking dong. It's got a bit of distemper, a bit of mould on the glass and that. We're going to get off. We need to get it valued or something. He was going to boot sale it. I was like, there is no way, because I have a feeling. You know when you see something, you're like, that's
Oh, yeah.
can't be giving that away.
Showed you that, didn't I?
No,
That's paper mache.
no way. It's similar to the vases.
And
Was it a table?
yeah,
Flips round.
tip top table. Yeah. That picture was done by Lancia. It's called the illicit whiskey still up in the island.
I've got the flare and stand there because of a reflection of the. There we go. That's better. That's mad.
People I got it off, they called it the Uski table.
The Yushki.
Yeah, because that's an old Scottish word for whiskey.
Right. Man, that's madness. It's a nice
No, but I
decor
ain't
thing.
finished.
And it's paper mache.
Jenny's and Bettridge. Right, and that's
That's the Book of Secrets.
yeah, and this is all about paper mache.
Oh, how they made him in that?
Yeah, they done that one like that, but this is a more elite one.
Yeah.
Right?
Fucking mental, and it's all the same stuff, isn't it?
You got to tell them about that,
What's it say?
Jennings and Bettridge.
Oh, let me come around this way, because I'll put it there, look, there you go. That would be up the right way now. London.
Now, what it is, there's a crown on there. They tried to blank it out, but it's come through, look. Now, the man that invented this was Henry Claydon.
Yeah.
Right, and he got a royal warrant. So every time he made a moulding, he done it with the royal crown, because he's got like royalty thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, that run out in 18. Because he done it in Georgian. I think it ran out in about 1826 or something, and he made furniture for the royalty. It's all in here.
No way.
He inlaid it with mother of pearl and all sorts. Anyway, this Jennings and Bettridge, they went to Birmingham and they bought his old factory, and there was loads of these blanks in there. So he's had the blanks decorated. Jennings and Bettridge, look.
Yeah.
Put Jennings and Bettridge on it. Is it London?
London,
Yeah, London. Yeah, because they had a London thing. But I polished it back, look. See where I polished it back? And that appeared. So what I suppose, when it was Henry Claydon's, it was stamped up, and he's bought the factory with a load of blanks.
Yeah.
So it's got a bit
Got a
more
bit of
history.
history. It's mad, isn't it? This is why I love this sort of stuff, man, because it's the stuff you find out along the way. Like I said, I don't remember half of it. That's why I like taking clips and photos and stuff, because it just jogs my memory. You never, the chance of me seeing one of these again, do you know what I mean? It's like, it's bloody unlikely, isn't it?
There's a picture, look. That started off being Constable's A-Wing. Right, the A-Wing goes through there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I painted it.
Did you?
I changed my mind. I thought I'd do this old woman going down there in a little old pony and trap. And out of all that puddle, in my opinion, is the realest thing of the picture.
What, down in the corner? Let me have a look. You get it. Yeah, I know what you mean, this bit here.
That ain't for sale, I'll paint it.
I know, so I like that for memories, mate.
Yeah, I see more of it. I've done a set of 6 hunting pictures.
1986 is when you painted that. The year before I was born. Look at that. I'm alright with my sliders on in here.
I don't know what she's done with the box, but that's from Coronation Street.
Oh yeah, what's her name? Yeah, me missus watches it, man.
See that at the back there?
Oh yeah, the dog. I mean,
see it?
pheasant, yeah.
I painted that.
Nice. Bit of an artist then, mate. Yeah, I like drawing. I ain't done it for years.
And if you look at the pheasant's foot like that, I've done it with an eyeglass,
Yeah.
and you can even see all the scales and the
No
dirtiness in its claws. And the other one I painted was this one here. I can get to this one easier.
Careful.
That's a spaniel.
That's awesome.
There's the ducks laying by, and there's a spent cartridges. And if you get eyeglass, on the back of that says Ely Knock 4-shot.
No way.
And there's some, but the emphasis is on him. Not this, not that, not that. Just him.
Bit of an artist, Mick, hey? I do need to start drawing more. Everything's digital these days, though, isn't it? That's the problem. Yeah. I only said to my colleague the other day, it's been ages since I picked up a pencil or a pot of paints.
Do you see what they're doing now? There's a real sort of precious statue out of one of the Egyptian tombs, and it's priceless. I don't know if it's 50 million, 100 million, 200 million, and they wanted to take it to different museums.
Yeah.
And every time they rang up someone to cart it, no one would cart it.
Why? Spooky.
He said that amount of money. He said my drivers could get shot.
Yeah.
He said there's maniacs that would love that. You know, these people with plenty of money.
I thought you was going to say it's possessed or something.
So what they're doing now, they're sending things like that. It's an hologram.
Oh yeah.
And it looks identical.
I know.
You wouldn't know the difference.
I know.
That costs all.
Thing is, man, my little brother's looking into all this stuff. NFTs, non-fungible tokens. It's about the future shit. Now you got crypto coin, Bitcoin, all that online shit I don't trust. what they're saying now is every physical item, every item that we can have, is going to have a digital version of it soon, and we'll trade like that. So when we buy and sell stuff, you'll be buying the digital version, and then when you want to collect the real one, or you collect it from the storage it's in when you want it, or you never collect it, you just keep it in storage. So what the fuck are we going into? What's this all about? But there's people doing it and buying it. I'm like, mate,
I'll tell you what I
can't work it out, and I'm the one.
They're trying to get rid of cash.
Yeah, I've said it since the beginning of lockdown.
Right.
This has sped it up, mate. It's sped it up.
I can see people like me and you, us old cash buyers, we'll probably end up walking around with a little pair of scales and bags of gold or silver.
Yeah, mate.
Or bartering.
Yeah, because that's where does it stop? Because none of that's going to exist.
I remember when I had my other yard, because I've been in the fucking club 3 times. It never helped me, none of it. It stopped me from selling things. Anyway, he come up one day doing an examination. So I've got him in my office, I lit the heaters, and I had old classic motorbikes in there, like as ornaments. Nice big office. 30 foot long, 20 foot wide, some office. Anyway, I said to him, would you like a cup of tea or a sandwich or biscuits? No, he said, I'm not allowed to have that. He says, that's class as bribery. I said, I'm really so sorry, it was winter time, freezing. I said, I better turn this heater off then, didn't I? Yeah. So I turned it, it's freezing away. Anyway, he's called me and he said, we've got some discrepancies here. I said, what's that? He said, you swapped a gold sovereign ring and a gold shot ring for a transit truck. I went, yeah. He said, but you haven't put what you give for the rings. I said, I had them for years, since I was a kid. I said, decided I didn't want to wear jewellery no more, so I swapped them for that truck. He said, what's the truck worth? I said, I'll tell you when I sell it. He said, yeah, but you've swapped the truck for a mare and foal and some sheepskin coats and dealer's boots. He said, what are that? You haven't put a price on them yet? I said, no, I'll tell you what they're worth when I sell them. Anyway, I said, well, if you know so much, you put the prices in.
You tell me.
So he says, well, we don't like this. I said, now hang on a minute. Are you come here to tell me about my mistakes, or are you come here to tell me how to earn a living? Because I'm a wheeler and a dealer. I said, and that's how I swap this for swap that. I said, I started off with 2 rings worth 300 quid. I said, but what I got now is worth £1,000. Now when I sell it, I might take 800 quid for it, but I know I'll keep multiplying the value of my stock. I said, so that's that.
Leave it.
I said, and if you want to complain too much, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go back to how I was years ago, buy for cash, sell for cash, put my money in shoe boxes and hide it up. I said, and you employ 6 people, sit across the road and spy on me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I hate it,
he
man.
found
It's all
something,
control.
but my accountant, he left him one thing deliberate to find. And he went, yeah, I apologise for that, I can see what you mean. Yeah, he said, that is wrong, Mick. So I said, all right. So he says, but try and put prices, Mr. I said, but I might put 3 quid and I might sell it for £1, or I might put 3 quid and sell it for a tenner. How do I know until I've sold it?
Yeah, exactly.
I said, anything in there you want to buy? If there is, bid me for it. I said, then I know what it's worth.
Yeah, exactly.
I said, but until someone bids me for it, I don't know what it's worth.
Yeah.
Well, I do, half now, so I want to fucking bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah, then cut it off.
Mate, what they do, like I say, when you look at the bigger picture in that, whether it's cashless society, controlled society, one world order society, whatever it is, they don't want us, the small fish, making money, talking about taxes and pensions and that.
My mate come in to my dad one day, 12 years ago. My dad's been gone 11 years. And he went, would have ranked this recession in Noah. My dad couldn't read and write. He don't read newspapers, didn't look at the news. All he wanted to know is about what the weather. The rest.
Yeah. That's my mentality.
He went, I know what you're talking about. He says, when things are a bit poor. He says, that's when you buy things for less, sell them for less, and try and keep your profit margin the same.
Yeah.
That's how simple it was to my old man. He never knew what recessions was. If things weren't selling, he had to buy them cheaper, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he had to sell them cheaper.
Sell them cheaper.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah, and it can be as simple as that. But what people don't understand is they're so fearful from what these put on the mainstream media and that.
And then he said to him, what do you reckon about this Gordon Brown? He said, he's trying to get everybody putting their money in the bank and walking around with these bits of plastic card. Now he's trying to do away with cash because he's frightened of the black market. Dad said, call a market any colour you want, it's a market.
Yeah.
He said, now if the villains are earning money out of buying and selling ringers and this, that and the other, or robbing a bank or this, that and the other, he said, not go, what go and rob private houses. He said, f them. He said, I bet, because my dad hated a thief. He f***ing hated a thief. He said, what do them villains do with that money, that black market money? They go up the road, they have a 500 guinea suit, new pair of shoes, this, that, go up the hotel, book holiday, blah, 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 buy a new car, have an extension put on their house. He said, it's all back in the system straight away.
Yeah.
He said, and in the war, if it weren't for a black market, we wouldn't have won the f***ing war. Because people like me going out getting scrap, working me off 18 hours a day because the money was good, falling down faint with work so much. But we kept getting cash for it. Didn't pay tax or all on it. But if it weren't for them getting all that metal and metals and that to make bullets and tanks and boats and this, that and the other, we wouldn't have won the war.
No.
He says, like, when you retire, if you get a basic state pension, it ain't worth talking about.
I've only just got into one. That's with the job I'm in at the minute, but I've been self-employed all my life until the last 5 years. Worked for this organisation in Shuttleworth, but I've never had holiday pay, never had thing. I enjoyed the job, but at the same time I'm getting forced into a corner with certain things that they want people to be doing, and I ain't doing none of it. So when that happens and I'm not allowed to go into the jobs and the work that I do, I will be buying and selling full time, mate.
Yeah, the only thing is, when I was self-employed like you didn't pay no tax. Sometimes I didn't even pay my stamp. You caught up when you could.
Yeah.
Because of that, but I ain't got, me and my missus, you know how much our pension is?
What?
Our state pension, 160 a week for the pair of us.
Really?
And I reckon it's impossible for a couple to live on less than £260 a week.
Yeah, I can believe it. Well, look at you, mate. Prices everywhere.
If you want me a bit of wheeling and dealing, a bit of
you wouldn't be. You'd be. Yeah, you'd be on your knees grovelling for handouts and that. And that's what they want everyone to be doing. They don't want people to be bad and make money on the side. Even places like trusts and big £1 million businesses, if they're not government subsidised, or if they're sole traders, or if they're a family-run business, they want them on their knees, mate. I've said it for years.
He's retired, but rather than do nothing, he drives a transport for a bloke. And he's taxed fucking dreadful as a pensioner. Like, if an old pensioner's got to get up and go
and do something,
still keep
yeah.
manufacturing.
The people that ain't willing to do nothing. That's what I mean. That's the difference, isn't it?
They ought to let him earn what he fucking like for nothing.
Yeah, and let him do it, and just leave people to do. This is why we need to go back to the old ways, where communities looked after their own communities and If something's going on in right, you have a say in what happens, like, because you're part of the community, and this is like all these other big in suits and that, and these bloody other idiots that ain't got a Scooby. They're just, mate. They're trying to make people numb, dumb,
if
and
if I want anything like armonger, I'll go to my local armonger. Even though I know if I go to Greece, I can get it cheap.
Oh, yeah, keep them comfy, yeah.
I know the man.
Yeah.
My
And you know that it's helping him and his family.
Money where you live,
Mate,
you've got a chance getting it back.
Exactly. Not just that, you're helping out someone local, someone else that's going through shit.
I use the local butchers, I use the local little shops and that.
I could sit here for hours, mate, but I've got to
all
shoot,
right,
only
you've got to get
because
going on,
he
mate.
phoned me. When your phone call, you got to phone someone back as well, don't forget. Whoever phoned you earlier, but when you was on the phone, I said to the old man, he's like, where are you? He's like, you've been walking around them stalls. I was like, I'm still at Mick's. He's like, you f***ing wait, hurry up, I'll put the kettle on. Yeah, he's got to take the van back. Right, shutting this up, yeah? He's open. Mick, man, again, mate, it's been a pleasure, man.
Cool.
I'm definitely going to send you some pictures. I won't bombard you, but I'll be in touch, definitely. And then as soon as I hear some things back from these clips and that.
Oh, you and your girl buy one night.
Mate, 100%. Nice, see you soon, man. Have a look, yeah. I was going to say, it sounds like you get the same stuff that I do.
You ain't sure of,
I'll bring down.
I'll go to some of these auctions now and I'll tell them what things are.
Yeah. Well, me and my stepdad have got a couple of bits that we are unsure of, so I'll definitely keep that in mind. And we'll have to definitely pop down. You smell lemony. Is it lemony? Yeah. Yeah, citrus. The same as I've got, man. See you soon. Oh, you got starred? Yeah, see, I ain't had that for a while. My little brother hates it. I was more of a cheese man back in the day, but you can't get it no more. No one has it.
I don't want to be obliterated. I want to
because I'm every day. I just keep. I've got ADHD. Apparently, I've got too much energy. That's why I it. But I feel like I'm immune to it in some ways. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's not worth being zombified, is it? Because then we can't do things like this. All right, anyway, until next time, guys. See you soon. Change up the floor. Well, that was eventful. That's nothing. You think that was eventful? Yesterday was just as good. The stories were probably better yesterday. Not saying they weren't good, Nick. I'm sorry, but you was telling us some tales yesterday, and it was almost like part 2, if you like. So yeah, you didn't get to see part 1 of our little visit. That's the second time I've met Nick. As I said, we went there for the old set of doors, which I don't know if you even see them on this clip. That was for his son. Sarah was in contact with him, and then we ended up getting approached by Mick, his dad. His daddy weren't there. But yeah, lovely guy. Met him yesterday. Got loads of stuff for sale, as you've seen. If there's anything in there that you're interested in, obviously send me a private message. We'll sort out details, contact numbers, and all that sort of stuff. But I'm not just going to advertise where he's based and stuff like that, because there's too much value in the stuff that he's got. But man, all about connecting, all about networking. Definitely going to save his contact. Definitely going to get in touch and see how much some of the stuff, or see what some of the stuff that we've got that we're unsure of, see if he knows anything about it. Guy's got tails. Guy smokes. Guy's got everything that we need. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-bam. Twat. No, I've got to get back because my dad's getting pissed off. It's now 2:15. I don't know what the time was when we started that little jumble trails. But you've seen the jumble trail clips. That's when I got to Gamma Gate. Got the doors.
See, look, there is bungee jumping up, they're locked. They'll come out of frame.
Alright.
That one, I can undo that one, but the top one's locked, I can't move it. But if you undone it, you could. Can't take that.
Let's do it. Who are you getting in or out? Cut it.
I can't go right up down there, sort that. That's down in a little bit because it's supporting underneath.
Boo, come down. Boo, down. Good girl. Missed the noise. I know. Said everything's got a price. He's going to get all the little miscellaneous bits, the bits that he thinks I might be interested in. He's got a denim stacking system, a Technic stacking system, load more lamps, load more vases, load more furniture based items. Furniture sort of not based items, you know what I mean? Yeah, sun is shining, the weather is sweet. I'm going to get back on my feet and I'll see you on the flip side. Let me know if you see anything that you like in the comment section below. Thanks for all the support, thanks for tuning in, thanks for all the lovely comments and praises. If you want to shout out, make sure you put a comment in the comment section below. Shout out or whatever, something to make you think that you want to shout out. In a bizzle for shizzle man nizzle, I'll be back in